Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Trinidadi, and let's queer up the USA view. Trailblazing gay black judge Darren Gails to hear Trump's Epstein card Wall Street Journal defamation case. In a twist, Donald Trump likely didn't anticipate his lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal will be overseen by a groundbreaking figure in American law, U.S. District Judge Darren Gails. Gails, the first out gay black man to be appointed to the federal bench, will preside over the president's defamation suit targeting the Wall Street Journal, News Corp, and media mogul Rupert Murdoch. The lawsuit stems from a Wall Street Journal report that Trump allegedly sent Jeffrey Epstein a sexually explicit birthday card back in 2003. Born of bipartisan respect, Judge Gayles is a Howard and George Washington University Law School graduate appointed by President Barack Obama and confirmed unanimously in 2014. Notably, he previously served under two Republican governors, Jeb Bush and Charlie Crist, in Florida state courts. This isn't his first Trump-related case. In 2023, Gayles handled Trump's $500 million lawsuit against former lawyer Michael Cohen. That case was abruptly dropped by Trump just before he was set to be deposed. Trump's current suit, filed in southern Florida, seeks over $20 billion with a B in damages, and many believe he filed there hoping to draw Judge Aileen Cannon, a previous Trump appointee. But now the case is with Judge Gayles, who's known for his firm yet fair hand. As for the report in question, the Wall Street Journal claims Trump's note to Epstein featured a drawing of a nude woman with his signature mimicking pubic hair and cryptic lines like, quote, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday. And may every day be another wonderful secret," end quote. Trump has denied it all, calling the story, quote, "fake, defamatory, and a hoax." Well, I don't know. I don't know what's true. I know there's a lot of people who would make up something just to put it in there, but also if it's true, him denying it is par for the course.
Yeah.
You know, so it's slightly difficult because it's hard for me to understand why he would file this defamation, because there would be discovery. And that means that the courts all have to, the lawyers, the counsel, can go into every little single thing that he did with Epstein, every travelogue, everything, you know, to see what might be helpful in determining whether this is true or not. So I don't know if he just opened himself up to a lot more investigation or if there's a deeper game plan. I think we all can see that there is something going on with the whole Epstein release of files. Maybe I know a lot of people claim he must be a pedophile. I don't know if that's what, for me, it doesn't seem so probable that that's actually what it is, but it seems that he's connected to something.
Yeah.
Or maybe he knows about something. And I think if deep MAGA QAnon knows that he knew something about it and he was quiet during that whole time, that maybe that would be the thing that kind of the tipping point.
His demise.
Yes,
right?
you know, and so I think that's what he's trying to cover up. That's my speculation.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but it's a difficult case to prove because this was how many years ago?
Yeah.
And Epstein is dead, and now they are subpoenaing Ghislaine Maxwell to a hearing, and she could possibly get a plea deal. So that gives her motive to maybe not be as truthful when she testifies about what's going on.
100%.
So you just don't know what the truth is going to be, and how this all plays out is anybody's guess to me.
Like, I mean, okay, Gaylen, how do you say her name?
Ghislaine
Maxwell, right? I mean, okay, she's in jail for something that didn't happen then? Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a list, there's no list. Bondi says there's a list, all of a sudden there's no list. Okay, there's a goddamn list somewhere, right? Somebody knows who's on that list. Obviously, Trump is on it. He's disgusting, okay? He's always been with younger women. He's always, you know, little secrets are good, you know, writing pubic hairs on the thing. He's always doodling. He says he doesn't doodle. There's a million doodles out there of him doodling. Supposedly, he doesn't doodle, you know? I mean, of course, Maxwell is going to do whatever she's got to do to get out of prison at this point. I mean, now she knows. Epstein killed himself. You know, I kind of thought she was going to do the same. Honestly, but women are less likely to do that kind of stuff, you know? But, I mean, now Trump was expecting a MAGA-loving judge, and he ended up with a gay black guy, you know, at the helm. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to try to shut him down? Because that's his MO. You know, it's scaring people into kissing the ring. You want to continue to be a judge, you're going to shut the F up.
Yeah.
You know, or you're going to rule, or you're not going to rule against me, you know? And Rupert Murdoch, dude, you got the money, man. Do not roll over. Do not kiss the goddamn ring.
Now, that's the most interesting part to me.
Tell me.
Is that Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox News.
Yes.
Now, if he's in this billion-dollar feud with him, if Rupert Murdoch decides I'm turning and just going scorched earth, now that's Fox. Now he's telling Fox, you know, you're going to have to start running the Epstein story because they have subverted it.
Yeah.
You know, they're not mentioning it. So now he's going to say, you know what, open up the floodgates, and now I'm writing your paychecks. Yeah. You guys have to go Trump
Look
on
what
it.
happened with Colbert. Look what happened with Colbert.
Yeah.
And you've got Elon Musk, where they were kind of a team. So now if you get these big players in the conservative world that are going against Trump, you know, that may be the silver lining for us.
But at the end of the day, they will shut the F up if money's involved. And they will support Trump if money's involved. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit about anybody aside from their pockets. That's the, you know.
But who knows where the money's going to go?
Even Elon might come back. I wouldn't put that against him, you know?
Yeah.
Bonnie, you're nodding, Bonnie. What are you thinking?
I'm just tired of getting my hopes up. Like, I'm going to say something so ignorant. When originally this Epstein story came about, this was like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I avoided it like the plague. And to be very honest with you, Internet, I was like, this sounds like some straight people shit. So I did not give a good goddamn. I understand that there's peoples who are endangered by this. I did not think to invest myself in the story at all. As it resurfaced, I actually had to have one of my straight best friends, hey Miles, explain to me what the whole thing was. And as it's unfurling, I'm like, yeah, this seems all very plausible. Plausible. See, I ain't saying he did or nothing. I'm saying very plausible. Yeah. But I'm just really tired of getting my hopes up. Because the left side will get galvanized over one route of action to get rid of this man and put all their eggs in this basket. And when the eggs fall out the bottom of that basket, then we're like, oh, well, on to the next thing. It's like, no, we need to be coming for this man every which way.
Yeah.
Don't let this man breathe, stay on his neck. There are other things to come after this man for. This is a major one, but like there are so many things that we can do at the same time. Let's stop putting all of our eggs in one singular basket. It's a very nice basket, I understand that. But there are other nice baskets that we can use to whoop his ass with, to get him, okay? So like, I'm not getting my faith up with this one case, with this one route of action. So,
well, you know, my thing is he's gotten away with so much crap, and he still became president again. And you know, we'd be surprised the crap that goes around the shit that goes around behind the scenes.
35 charges against him.
Yes, and he's still our president. And so, and by the way, I don't know if Epstein killed himself. I'm just saying.
Damn, she said that.
Yeah, I did. I did. And I'm surprised that, how do you say her name?
Ghislaine.
I'm surprised she's still alive because she knows a lot.
Yeah.
And so I'm surprised, but they probably are keeping her around for this very reason. Well, you know, and go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say the counterpoint, what I've been reading is that they say, well, the Democrats are on that list too. And while we had a Democratic control, why didn't they release it then? And the thing is that I don't think that, I mean, the Trump administration made this a campaign issue, right? And before that, I can tell you personally, yeah, I hoped everything would come to light, but I figured they will all take care of the court system, the judicial system will take care of it, you know? Now when they're issuing, you know, blocks to not allow the release of it, that's when everybody's like, wait a second.
Right? Yeah.
That's something entirely different. Like, we figured the justice system will take care of itself. You know, everybody wants to, you know, help out these victims. Yeah. But now when you have the Republican Congress blocking it, now there's something up. And that's why everybody is on board with this. And it's not like Democrats are suddenly just on board with it. It's because we thought everything was rolling in the way it was supposed to be. And nobody ever blocked it like that.
Well,
there was even a judge in West Palm. I mean, the guy was supposed to go to jail so many different times.
I know.
For a long period of time. And this Trump-loving judge was like, let's write him off and give him a $150 ticket.
The sweetheart deal,
You know, I'm going to tell you, though, I think, and a lot of people have said it recently to me, that Trump is more the puppet. And so maybe they're getting tired of this puppet and
the puppet master, you mean?
No.
That
they're his cronies that are behind him. See, he's the face. and they're using him because of his popularity with the masses. And there was a group of people in this country that just, for whatever reason, fell for his BS. But they're using him. But he's not the only one. I mean, it's a whole orchestrated thing. 2025, and what they want to do in this country.
Project 2025.
Project 2025, yeah. What they want to do in this country, it's been something planned out, and they're trying to execute it. And so maybe
I've read some stuff like that about J.D. Vance being like the, you know, the
and you may be hitting on something that his demise might be coming now, because they may.
Bonnie. I'm not putting my eggs in the basket for that. But the thing is, it's Palm Beach. This is where he's from. This is where Epstein's from. There's a lot of connections between all of these rich folk that are out there. So I think that, to me, is more where the scandal is coming from, is the connection between all of them.
Well, it's time to, tape up that basket and don't let the eggs fall out. How about that, all right? And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.